still sleeping, don't worry. We're going to fix that very quickly. Just follow my super simple instructions and you are guaranteed to be fast asleep by the end of the video. I'm going to have you start by following the light. When it drifts on screen, just follow it with your eyes. And when it drifts off, keep your eyes where it was when it left the frame. Good job. Keep following. Good job. Keep going. We can make it brighter if you need. Maybe it's hard to see. Although, I doubt that. Good job. Good. Okay, now I'm going to have you ignore the light. Don't look at the light and instead look at the corners of your screen. The one up there is corner 1, corner 2, corner 3, corner 4. Remember, don't look at the light, just look at the corners that I tell you. Corner 2. Good. Corner 4. Good. Corner 1. Good. Corner 3. Good. Make sure you avoid that light. Corner 2. Good. Corner 4. Corner 1. Good. Corner 3. Corner 1. Corner 2. Corner 4. Good. Corner 3. Corner 1. Corner 4. Corner 3. Corner 1. Corner 2. Good job. Keep your eyes off of that light. Corner 2. Corner 3. Corner 1. Good work. Next, I'm going to test your hearing capability. I'm going to tap on one of 4 objects off screen, and you are going to have to tell me which object it is. So this is object number 1. And that's what it sounds like. This is object number 2. And that's what it sounds like. I will use my phone as object number 3. And that's what it sounds like. And for object number 4, I will use these tweezers. And that is what they sound like. I will do my best to keep the objects off screen, but as we've had issues in the past with people cheating, I'd like you to close your eyes now. Are you ready? Here we go. Which object is this? Object 2, that's right. How about this one? That's right, object 3. Okay, now this one. Good. Object 4. Here we go. Excellent. Object 2. Good. Object 3, we're going to move a little bit more quickly now. Good, that's 2. Yes, that's 3, 4. Right, that's 2 again. You got it, that's 3. Now, you can open your eyes. Which object did I not use? 1, 2, 3, or 4? You got it. Object 1. Good job. Okay, on to the next test. For this next one, you can keep your eyes opened as I will be gently brushing your eyes. I'm going to ask you to think of a series of different things. I'm going to give you a few seconds to think and make sure you picture what you're thinking of in your mind. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. First, I want you to picture and think of a fruit. Make sure you picture what it looks like. Okay, do you have it in your mind? Good. Now tell me what it was. And why did you pick that? Okay, good. That's helpful to know for the second one. Are you ready? I want you to think of one of the original 151 Pokemon. Just pick one. And it cannot be Pikachu, or Eevee, or Bulbasaur, or Charmander, or Squirtle. Did I say one of the Pokemon that you picked? Okay, think of another one if I did. Picture it in your mind. Picture it, picture it, picture it. Okay, go ahead and tell me which one you thought of. And what type of Pokemon is that? Good. Okay, next up, I want you to think of a specific dog breed. It cannot be a breed that you own or have owned. And it cannot be a Labrador Retriever or a Golden Retriever. Now think of what that dog breed looks like. Imagine it running and playing in a field. Okay, tell me, what breed were you thinking of? Good. And you've never owned that breed before? Okay, good. And you don't own one currently? Excellent. I have all the notes that I need there. Let's move on to the next test. I want you to focus focus on the lights behind me. Right now, what color is the light shining on that wall? For now, don't focus on the swirly light, just the light next to it. What color is it? Okay, good. And what about now? Good. And now? Good. And what about now? Good. And how about now? Excellent. And one more. Good. Okay. Now, I want you to focus on the other light on the wall. What color is it right now? Okay. And how about now? That's right. And now? Good. And now? Okay, excellent. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to change the colors of the lights on the wall, and you're going to tell me which light is changing and which one and what color it is changing to. Okay, so that is light 1 and that is light 2. So right now you might say light 1 is orange. So if I change it to this, I want you to say 1 turned blue. If light number 2 changes, I want you to say, that was the wrong one. If light number 2 changes, I want you to say 2 turned pink. Are you ready? Try to focus on my nose and only look at the lights with your peripheral vision. That part is important. So look right here. Are you ready? Good. 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 Make sure you're still focusing right here. It's important that you focus here. Good. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay. Now we're going to do something a little bit different. Let me set those back to the proper colors. Now, instead of focusing on the lights on the wall, I want you to focus on the Aurora light. Actually, I'll make it a little bit easier for you, and I'll shut the auxiliary lights off. So, focus on the Aurora light. I want you to tell me when the light changes. Anything you notice change, tell me. Good. Good. Good, that was tricky. Good. That's even harder. Did you notice that the lights are flowing more quickly now? And now they are going much more slowly. Good. 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 Very good. Good work. Good work. Excellent. Good. Good. Excellent work. Excellent work. Okay, that's all I needed from you on the lights. I'm going to bring these back up. And we'll turn them to a neutral color now. Okay, good work. Let's move on. Okay, next I'm going to test your auditory processing rate. I'm going to tap on this a specific number of times, and I want you to tell me how many times I tap as quickly as possible. Are you ready? Good, that one was easy. Let's get a little harder. Good job, okay. Excellent. Good. Good job, okay. Let's keep going. Good. Good. That was a hard one, but you did a good job. Good. Good job. Good. Okay, we're going to make it a little bit more difficult now. I'm going to have two items. So this is number one. That's the sound that you were just being tested with. And this is number two. That's a new sound, okay? So when I tap this one, I want you first to say the number of the item, number one or number two, number one or number two, number one or number two. And then I want you to say the number of taps you heard. Okay, so let's do a quick test. If you hear, I want you to say 1 because it is the first object, and then 3 because there were 3 taps. If you hear this, I want you to say 2 because this is the second object, and then I want you to say 5 because there were 5 taps. There might have been 4, I don't remember, but you can't mess up like that, okay? Ready? Remember, number 1, number 2. Here we go. Good. 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 Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, I'm going to have you do one more thing. We're going back to the light. And I just want you to follow the light again, but it's going to be passing behind this pencil cup. And I want you to try to tell me the second you see it pass behind the pencil cup. Okay? Good. 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 Excellent, excellent, excellent. I actually have one more instruction for you. In case you're not asleep yet, if you are, don't worry about this one. I have 2 lights here. This one is much more intense than this one, even at its brightest. So I'm going to flash one of these lights from off screen at the camera, and I want you to try to tell me which one it is. If you can't get it, don't worry. Are you ready? Good. 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 Good job. Good. You're doing much better than most people. Good. 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 That was a tricky one because it is both. Okay. Hopefully, following my instructions made it easy for you to find sleep. But if you haven't, don't worry. Just relax your body. Try to quiet your mind, and eventually you will drift off to sleep. Thanks so much for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next